and it just goes live, and then I'm like, there's no thumbnail, no title, but you guys don't mind. You always show up, and I'm so appreciative of you so much. I was just in the studio. I am just organizing my markers, drawing doobies. Oh, I might set the fire alarm off. Hold on. Oh, shoot. I hope the fire alarm doesn't go off. I was cooking bacon and it was on too high. Hi, you guys. No, seriously, you guys, the fire alarm might go off. Hold on. Let's go open. Let's go open the front door. That's so bad. It was on too high. I'm making, yep. That's a first. Let's wait outside. It'll go off. I've sneezed probably 10 times on camera and never have set off the fire alarm. Let's go see the mountains. Oh yeah, the BioGaia is on Amazon. I'm okay. I just got distracted and turned, let's take a walk. Oh my God. It's so embarrassing. That's okay. We all make mistakes. I'm gonna show you Sedona. It's beautiful out. It goes off and no, it doesn't call the firemen. Look how beautiful. Sorry to your cat. Hi, you guys. K Willie. Oh, you just put my last video on. Okay, so I was making bacon, only one piece burnt, and I'm making filet mignon in the tasty air fryer. You just set it to air fry, set it to filet mignon, and I like my medium well. This is how it was supposed to be. We're supposed to take a walk and wait till it's off. Okay, so we're gonna make the ice cream. That's been freezing probably just a little bit under 24 hours. I do honestly live here, and it's honestly gorgeous. It's crazy. I do go outside every day. I like to have a hike every day. I go to the gym every day. Don't eat bacon if you can't eat bacon, which is funny for your name. All right, so now we can go inside. So embarrassing. All right, now we made ice cream last night, and because I was live with you guys, I didn't write down the recipe, but I remember what's in it. So I will tell you what's in it, and we're gonna use the Ninja Creamy, which I know you can make ice cream without an ice cream maker, but this turns it into non-icy, amazing. Here's my living room. Isn't it cozy? It's so cozy. All right. Let's do this again. Mamma mia. That's enough to wake you up. Thank you. I do. I breathe fresh. Oops. It was so fun already. Yeah, the fire alarm went off because I was cooking bacon. I think I'm safer in the air fryer because it's just set and I don't have to use the stove. We are lighting Palo Santo. So now we are gonna pull out the Ninja Creamy and we're gonna pull out the ice cream and we're gonna blend it. And we probably, the past 2 times that I've made it, it looks crumbly at top, so I have to add some cream or some milk. I used raw milk, so it's not as heavy as if you use cream. But I saw my friend Terry sent me, Paul Saladino was making ice cream, and he uses raw cream. If you can get it, you can't get raw milks and raw creams everywhere. And it's a fiery night. So we used, let's get it. Let's go get it. We should leave it sitting out or put it in water. They say, I watched a YouTuber say that they put it in hot water just so the edges are not the outside. This looks low. Look, it did. It settled. Remember, it was fluffy, and then I had the extra. It did settle. So the amount I had was right, but you could still make it in a lower amount. Wow, it's supposed to go up to here, but that's okay. Hi, White Trout. You're from Ireland? I would love to go there. Yeah, the view here is just spectacular. So, let's put it in hot water. I was in hot water just now. We are going to make, an Amazon shop. It already has some of my Dara's faves, but we're going to have one for the latest rendition of what's going on. I have to tell you, for the past 2 days, I backed off on the dairy to allow myself a little bit of ice cream because I feel like when I have dairy, I'm just a little, it's not like I gained weight. I just felt like not moving as freely and not as good as the first month when I was just having basically meat and butter with kefir every 3 days and a teeny bit of cream in coffee or tea. So I'm back to doing that and I feel really good. So now, don't forget to thumbs up, you guys, and like and notify and all that jazz. All right, the bacon was a nice little, I'm gonna shut the door. Oh, we got some bored people. Say nice things, you guys. Nice kids in the sandbox, remember? The bacon outside. I guess I should go get it. My dad? You mean Herbie? Okay. One of the pieces was burnt, but the rest is fine. And it's ice cream time. Make a carnivore pizza. People are having all kinds of recipes. I've been watching the steak and butter gala. At first I was like, I don't know. I had seen some stuff on Instagram and she's just eating the meat and I'm like, ugh. Like I don't necessarily want to just see people eating meat. And then I started watching her YouTube channel and I'm like, she's nice. And she's really sharing a lot of detailed tips about what not to do. Like, for example, if you're having problems when you go carnivore, she gives you tips and tricks as to why that might be happening. It could be egg whites, it could be the whole egg, or it could just be cooking eggs in fat that's too hot. So she recommends boiling the eggs and then mashing them with butter that's not warmed. She eats butter. Herbie passed. It was 2.5 years ago. It was so sad. Now, what are we doing? So, the ice cream machine has to be plugged in, but I will show you how I put it in the thing. Whenever you get a new appliance, you have to figure it out. You have to watch the manufacturer or something. So, the lid, you press this button. It's all lined up. This lid button's lined up, and you press this and go like that. I know. It's sad. I want to get so does anybody have any questions about going from vegan to carnivore? Hi, Craig. We need you. There's some people on here. We got our ice cream. And sometimes I just take a burger that gets kind of like after it's been sitting out and it gets kind of hard. I cut it in half and I put some butter on it and it's almost like burger bread. Thank you, Craig, coming in. So, you missed it, Craig. The fire alarm went off because the bacon. Oh, these bracelets were made for me by my friend Claire. Jen and Claire sent me these for my birthday, and they've got bumblebees like Vanny Bee and Herbie and Beverly, and I wear black a lot, and I just love them so much. Thank you, Claire, if you get to see this. Maritza, go in. If you see something you don't like, delete. Block. I do need someone. I don't have time to stop and block people. I'll make you a moderator. Okay. It's got fluffy on the top. Look what happened to the vanilla. So we're going to see what happens. So we put the lid back on, and the more we do something, click, the better we get at it. So you guys can follow me over there. Plug it in. Are you ready? I'm going to shut the fan from the oven. It did no good. It's the first time a fire alarm has ever gone off during a video. Because I did raw food for all those years. Come with me. Can you see me over here? No, I did the wrong. There we go. All right, you ready? It goes in. And then up. There. In and up. And you press it on. It's on ice cream. Let's see. Well, this is a sweatshirt that I cut, and then a t-shirt that I cut, because I'm small, and they were all just so big and hanging. Thank you. Thanks, Aria. No, I'm not raw vegan, Victor. No. No, most people are hanging with me. They love me no matter what I eat. I hope you're one of them, but I understand that some people don't want any part of it, but I'm doing it. My skin is better, my memory is better, brain fog is better, is gone. I have some marks because I was in the studio. So I'm stronger, I'm leaner, my brain's better. I know, aren't you pretty? It's loud, close your ears. Butter out. I have the hamburger. When you get a new machine, you're never sure if you're doing it right. I'm going to get out the milk in case I need to add it. See, this is like hamburger bread. And then I put butter. I'm trying to lower the salt. I was listening to Steak and Butter Gal, and she's like, salt, I don't use pepper because it has oxalates, but maybe salt could be affecting you. The strictest is just to do meat, bacon, butter, salt, water. I've heard about iodine. The yogurt. Maritza, did you do it? You started, so you have how many hours left? Hi, Elliot. I'm yelling. Sorry, you guys. All right, I know we're going to have to add. It couldn't have turned out right away because I'm not an expert at this yet. And it should have been fuller, in my opinion. But, yeah, it's a little... Oh, the blade. The blade came off. All right, let's keep that away from the meat. Uh-oh. No, I don't think I broke it. Paddle launch. We're going to run it again with a little more liquid. Okay. The paddle launch, you open that and just pop the blade in. Very easy. It's supposed to be a little loose. It's not in tight. It's not supposed to be. Hello, hello. Cayenne and white pepper are low in oxalates. White pepper, yep. I'm bringing you back the book, Craig. My skin looks better now. It does. Thank you. I'll take it. Okay, we have a little bit of milk. So we're gonna, you know what, actually? I'm kind of curious if I should add the rest of the mixture into it, but no, what, the rest of the mixture, look how crumbly. But it's not at the bottom. It's funny. That happened to me last time too. So should we add the mixture of ice cream from yesterday? Yeah, it didn't go all the way around. And now, because it looks like it's filled up more, I mixed it on. You can choose low or you could choose full. I work out every morning. Oh, you have a snowstorm? I love snowstorms. You know what? You know what it makes me think of? Remember snow days when you'd have no school? I love snow days. Okay, so we have the mixture from yesterday. So I'm just gonna like stir it up and pour that in to help it get creamy. I'm making it up as I go. I don't follow other people's recipes. I get the idea, the gist. We're gonna do it again. I work out every day. I walk about 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. And today I didn't go to the gym. I decided to take a day off. Okay, now it's full. Sorry, you guys, it's loud, but so I cut the dairy for the most part, except for a little bit today. We're gonna have studio time soon. I'm gonna show you what I'm up to. So flavoring, yeah, she's like, if just lay off the flavoring and the salt, lay off things cooked in the meat fat. Oh, your Yorkies, I love Yorkies. That must be so cozy and cute. Yesterday I made it was part 1 of the ice cream making, and I basically used raw milk, and I used vanilla protein powder, beef protein powder. You can do this all vegan if you want. And I used salt, fresh vanilla, lots of monk fruit. I used a little bit of vital proteins, collagen peptides, and I used 2 eggs. It's exciting. Hi, Natalie. And the thing is, you can make ice cream like in your Vitamix. Paul Saladino did. He has a steel Vitamix. I never knew they made a carafe with steel. But in any case, he made his with raw cream, fruit, some capsules of organ livers, hearts, I don't know. He did this whole thing, and he said not to use egg whites because it absorbs vitamin B6 when they're raw, but when they're cooked, they're fine. You always eat sauerkraut with your meat. Yeah, some people love that. Okay, let's see what we got now. I hope you did it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It did do it. It did it. Now, because I added more, oh yeah. It's a little bit, a little more liquidy. It's like soft serve. Look at that. This is, oh, and I added rose vibes to make it rose vanilla. So what I'm going to do is scoop this out into a different container. That way I can use this pint to make another one. Oh my God. That's off the hook. No sugar. It has protein. Okay, don't eat a lot of it, Dara. You're gonna have your dinner. It's so good. It's normally a little thicker. I think partly because I use raw milk instead of the heavy whipping cream. Oh my God. Pretty soon we're gonna have affiliate links to Amazon for all my favorite things. This is so good. Okay. It's a little, or if I put it back in the freezer like this, I can just reblend it again when I want some. So I may do that because I don't know if I need, I have another empty, do I have another empty ice cream? Let me look. I forget. I only have 2. No, the other one's being used. So, I don't know. I think I'll just leave it. Monk fruit makes it sweet. I ordered allulose. This is really light and lovely. Okay, I'll tell you what's in it. Up to here, raw milk. I used a scoop of the beef protein powder, vanilla. I used fresh ground vanilla. I used a lot of monk fruit. All of this is going to be listed on our site, like really soon. I used pinch of salt, very important to bring up the sweetness. And I used 4 tablespoons of the collagen. And I did not add cream cheese. You can add, you could do this with heavy whipping cream. And I used 2 full eggs, not just the yolks. It's insane. You have no additives. You're making it exactly how you like it. It's creamier than if you just, because if you make, this actually is like the texture of banana and ice cream. It should be a little thicker, but because I just added liquid, but banana and ice cream is good when you just make it, or any kind of ice cream, but then you put it in the freezer and it tends to get icy and it doesn't necessarily get creamy again. But this Ninja Creamy, if I put this back in to buzz around, it's going to be creamy again. So let's take a vote. Should I put this in a container? No, because I don't want to make another one right now. I am going to tomorrow make an L. reuteri batch, so I'll show up live to do that. I did not like the Bacillus coagulans by itself. It didn't have enough oomph. It came out liquidy, a little separate-y. If that happens when you make any kind of SIBO yogurt, just blend it, put a little protein powder in it, and drink it. And that's it. That's it for now, you guys. Does anybody have any questions besides where to get everything? Yeah, I just put it back because I have like 2 half-full containers. And I'm committed to, that's all I'm going to eat just now. Like, that's it. You want to have a little treat, but you don't want to go crazy. But if you're going to go crazy, there are worse things you can do. Way worse offenders. So thank you for being here. I love you guys. Thank you for the thumbs up. It makes a difference with YouTube. I think you could add L. reuteri yogurt, but you wouldn't want to freeze it again, right? I don't think you can freeze the L. reuteri, but certainly adding it to the ice cream, yeah, you could add a little. It's a good idea. Take a little of the ice cream, mix in the yogurt, and it'll be a little soupy, but no, it won't. The one I just made that was liquidy would be soupy, but the thick ones, a good idea. Let's do a little taste. That's a very good idea, Craig. Craig is like an unbelievable, not like, he is an unbelievable chef. He made this celery root, mashed celery root, and he's just always coming up with unusual. We're gonna try a little bit. Let's do it. Ready? It's fun to play in the kitchen and come up with things. See, this should be a little bit thicker, but it's actually soft serve. I think if you use cream, this is how my Reuterei comes out. It comes out creamy, no separation. I don't know if you could see how beautiful it is, but it's beautiful. And the Bacillus coagulans did not come out like that. So let's mix it up. We're having a party. So good. Don't be discouraged if yours comes out weird. Just do it again. You want I was thinking about decluttering today, Natalie. I'm always off topic. I'm tangential. Craig, this is insane. So, decluttering, you need another round. I do too, because my studio needs some finessing. So I will go live from there and we'll do it together tomorrow or tonight. That just took it up 10 million notches, Craig. Oh my gosh. So good. So this is like my soft serve. And it's amazing. I know, I'm sorry, Sean. Me too. And it's right here. You have to be so careful. Let's put a little more with the yogurt. I'm wondering if I should blend in some more protein powder to make it thicker. I just added a lot of liquid to it. That's why it got soft servy. But it's okay. I think it's all about practice. And nothing's bad. It's gorgeous. It could be like a protein smoothie if I made it a little thinner. Look at this. Natalie, what would you like about decluttering? Are you stuck? Craig, have some. It's not. It's sweet, it's creamy, it's icy. It's insane. Now it's a little tart. Am I living in LA? No, I am in Sedona. If you watch the beginning of this video, you will see that we had to run out of the house because the fire alarm went off because I burnt a piece of bacon, and we saw the mountains outside of my house. Oh yeah. So it's healthy. It's got protein. It's got probiotics. Now I'm going to put the ice cream away. Thanks for the suggestion, Craig. That was amazing. Yeah, I did about a week of decluttering for December. And now I'm going to, I think we should do finessing for 2025, right? I think we need to get organized so that we are prepared to launch. There was some serious decluttering in 2024. You can still carry on with it. It's really never over, because as you go and you get lighter, you're like, I want to be lighter. I want to be even lighter. Just have a box ready to go. I have a box ready to go. I did some trips to Goodwill. I made a trip to a resale clothing store, and they're going to get my spring batch in February. And I feel so much lighter. It's so much easier to get dressed. And the studio needs some more attention. So we'll go there. Yeah, that was great. All right, we'll do decluttering together. around this time? Are we good? This is a little earlier than I usually show up. Now I'm full. I'll wait an hour or two to eat the meat. Meet me in the middle. I have a list of titles that Jada came up with that are so funny. These are high stakes. I don't know. She came up with so many funny titles for the videos. Meet me in the middle. Meet me where I'm at. We'll have it later. I love you guys. It's my pleasure. Maritza, let me know how many hours left do you have to go on your yogurt. Don't be discouraged if it separates. It happens to a lot of people. I'm not wishing that on you. If it has some weird coloration, scoop it off. You could still eat it. You just won't use it as a starter. You'll have to do it again. So far, I have to say, BioGaia tablets are my favorite. Even over my Reuteri. But tomorrow I'm going to make another batch of the Reuteri. And now I got vanilla in here. So I just have to remember that that is not mold or anything weird. It can make you, the Reuteri yogurt gives you more plumpness to your face. It builds collagen. It helps you build muscle. It helps you boost oxytocin. However, if you have any kind of bacterial overgrowth, there is something called a die-off. The good bacteria is going in to kill off the bad, and it can make you feel depressed, anxiety, sleepy. Just know that just blame it on the yogurt if that happens and rest it out. Oh, you couldn't start. I'm sorry, because you couldn't find the BioGaia. It's coming tomorrow. Gotcha. Good. Then I'll be your partner in El Reuteri. And Craig started this all. And Terry started the whole other thing. The whole carnivore thing. We got to share with each other things that we find. That's the thing. So I love you guys. I'm going to sign off. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for being my family. Keep me posted. God, there's a lot of action going on here. A lot of deleting. It was a lot of action. We had fire alarms. We had bacon burning. We had the mountains. We have ice cream. We have ice cream with El Reuteri, a new invention. Is there anything else I wanted to tell you guys? Yeah. If your new year is not starting off easy, we have plenty of time. And just know that sometimes we're going through changes, and if think about how hard it is to go through an amazing transformation or a change what you're doing. Most people are unwilling, and usually my family, we're the ones who are like open-minded to change. And when you change things, it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it's the funnest feeling, but a lot of times when you're in the midst of change and letting go of people, places, and things, or letting go of ways of being or thought patterns, that's the hardest one. When you have to stop yourself from thinking about something negative or something toxic or something that it's not serving you, or someone that if it feels hurtful, it's your job, it's our jobs to divert our attention towards creation. That's what I do. I either divert my attention towards decluttering, organizing, but then the best thing to do is to create. Instead of consuming, we want to be creators. It's nice to consume, but just consuming all the time isn't good enough. We want to create. So that's the premise of making new things and sparking new thoughts and creating new items in the studio or in the kitchen or in your notebook. If you are having any problems, which many of us have had problems recently, the best way to move the energy besides decluttering is in conjunction with decluttering is art journaling. It's my way since I was 17 to move out things that were bothering me in a way that was private. It's my paper. I could say what I want, draw what I want, and it gets it out of your body. Because if it stays in your body, even if you don't, it's like a witness without anybody witnessing. You're witnessing on paper, but if it stays in you, it just festers and it causes dis-ease. And I think, I was thinking about, people are surprised when I tell them I'm 58. And I was thinking, well, I've been drinking spring water for years. I've been not engaging in gluten for years. I have been doing art journaling for years. I've been getting sunshine for years. I've been going towards creativity and positivity and putting my feet on the earth. And there's things that I do that keep it up, even on my down days. My friend Jenna used to say your down days are even lighter than most people's regular days, but understanding that there is a reason for hard things happening, right? How many times do I eat in a day? 2 meals of carnivore. I've heard people, the idea is that you're supposed to eat as much, there's no restriction, there's no calorie restriction, there's no amount that you're restricting yourself from, and there is no fat restriction. In fact, you're supposed to eat a lot of fat. And you eat until you're full, and then you don't eat. They say 6-hour spans. Some people like to do fast, some people do 2 times a day. I wake up early and I go to the gym and I come back, and by 10 o'clock I'm eating something, 9:30, 10. And if I get hungry at 3, I'll eat something, and then I'll eat something else around 7:30. Ideally, I'm probably gonna do 2 meals a day with maybe a kefir smoothie in the middle of the day. That's what I did today. So I had breakfast around 10, and then I'm going to be eating dinner soon, and I had the kefir thing, and obviously and I had an aloe vera already. So quick draw. So I feel like this way of eating has made me more grounded. I think I'm able to handle stress better, hopefully. But we'll stay tuned. I found some before pictures. Mamma mia. There's a plethora. It's wild. It's wild out there. And you're just, that makes you Artie. Artie Doobie. He's the protector. He banishes demons. The Doobie deck will be coming who knows when, but there's going to be a lot of activity in the Doobie universe, according to me. A plethora. I love that word. There's an abundance. You know what, Vic? I have this ground organ meat it's in a little sachet, a little bag, and you sprinkle it on meat. I have capsules that Jada got that are organs in capsules. And the other day, by mistake, about 2 months ago, I was buying frozen meat from Interdependence. And one day I looked in the freezer and I was like, I bought liver. And I was like, oh, no. And then a few days ago, I pulled it out to defrost it. I'm like, be a big girl. And when I pulled it out of the paper to cook it, I was like, oh, no. I had an identity crisis, which does happen every now and then, where I'm like, what am I doing? This is so weird. But I was like, cook it. And I cooked it. And Craig was like, why don't you mix it with bacon? So I cooked the heck out of this liver, beef liver, chopped it in tiny pieces, and sauteed it in with the bacon, and it was edible. I don't eat onions. You could throw onions in. I don't do garlic. You could throw some garlic. I thought of the chopped liver that was served when I was little, and I was like, I ate it, and I need a lot of it. You go to France and you get pate, foie gras. So I had to talk myself through the whole thing. actually, but I did it. And they say you should have it a couple times a month, if not more. So yeah, I did it and had an identity crisis. So I hope I answered your questions. I'll see you guys later tomorrow. And thank you, Craig, for bouncing and uh, all your suggestions, really. I'll see you guys soon. Get your authenticity on.